My name is Lin Shu. I am an embalmer who works with the dead. But today, I applied to a private museum for a part-time night security job.
Because the pay was insane, 10 grand a day. How do I burn it?
Burn it. Then the contract goes into effect. Mr. Lin, welcome to Private Museum number 9. Remember, work a full month and we settle your pay. Otherwise, besides a sky-high penalty fee, any other consequences are on you.
What is this?
The last night guard. A person?
How could a person end up like this? That ruthless boss lady signs people, then scares them off just to milk the penalty fee. Even as an embalmer, I have never seen a death like this.
It is almost time. I have to go. Hope you can last a couple more days.
One. The museum is open from midnight to 6 a.m. Do not come to work during the day. 2. If you see the Tang Sankai Tomb Guardian beast's eyes moving, cover it with the red cloth right away. Do not make eye contact with it. 3 blood-weeping jade hairpin. If you hear a woman crying, pretend you did not hear it. Do not answer any of her questions. 4. The headless bronze figurine's head is missing. If it asks you for a head, throw it the mannequin head on your desk, then lock the workroom door tight. Let's see who's playing spooky games. I'm an embalmer. Even if a body is in 8 pieces, I still sew it up alone at midnight. I've seen every kind of creepy scene. This crappy museum. Why is everything missing parts?
Boss, there are cameras here. This wasn't me. Don't dock my pay.
This mess of shards is driving me nuts. My work habit is kicking in again. Not enough support. Gotta set a heavy-duty anchor bolt.
Warm up.
It's an S-class Eldritch entity. We can't handle this. Evacuate the entire city now. What kind of power is this?
Still a bit crooked. It won't stand. Need a hanger bracket to secure it. Perfect. Now that's craftsmanship, even at a crematorium. The family would have to bow to me.
100-meter divine spike impales it. Void chains shackle the eldritch entity. With a wave, an S-class eldritch entity turns to ash. What rank spirit suppressor has power like that?
Deputy Captain, S-Class Eldritch Entity, the 8-armed Asura. Did it really vanish for good?
No, an eldritch entity's power doesn't disappear. It only transfers. Like when you accidentally killed a mirror wraith and ended up with its power. The S-Class 8-armed Asura's power will also pass to whoever killed it. So who stepped in and killed the 8-armed Asura last night?
Who? Brother Shu, big news. Half the city was on lockdown last night. They say it's that statue in the photo. An S-Class Eldritch entity did it. Now the news is locked down across the whole net. My friend shot this and saved it. Pretty awesome, right?
Isn't that the busted bronze statue I fixed last night? Who photoshopped it and blew it up? Throw in some lightning effects too. Fatty, he'll believe any gossip. Quit buying these dumb doctored rumors. I've been a mortician for years and never seen a real eldritch incident. Get back to your day job. But seriously, it's weird. I pulled an all-night shift and I'm not even tired. I actually feel like I've got energy to burn.
Wait, no. When did Rule 5 show up?
Don't tell me someone knows I fixed that busted bronze statue and snuck in overnight to add this line so they can pin it on me?
Mr. Lin, you still alive?
Of course I'm alive. Otherwise you'd be seeing a ghost.
You made it through day 1 in one piece, not bad?
Secretary Sue, how come the rules suddenly have one more than yesterday? Did you guys sneak that in?
Don't ask. You just need to follow every single rule. No questions asked. That's how you live longer.
I've already fixed that bronze statue. For the record, when I took over my shift, that statue was already broken. I didn't break it and then fix it. Don't you capitalists try to dock my pay over this?
What? You repaired the 8-armed Asura bronze statue? Woo! Hurry, take me to see it!
You actually took the 8-armed Asura and restored it to perfection.
Of course. Since I was a kid, I've had this weird knack. Whatever's broken, one look is all it takes. I instantly know what it looked like when it was whole. All these years at the funeral home, anybody Lin Shu, restored always gets 100% positive feedback.
Since you fixed it, you need to take responsibility for it. If it breaks again, whatever happens after that is on you.
Come on! This thing was broken to begin with! I was the one who fixed it! Why, if it breaks again, should I take the fall?
You're not trying to find an excuse to dock my pay, are you? Also, let me ask you this. Now that I fixed it, what do I get out of it?
You've already gotten the perk for fixing it.
What perk? What did I take? Pretty women are the best at lying. Is she trying to get something for nothing?
How about this? Besides what you've already gotten, the boss gave the word. For every artifact you restore, I'll add 100,000 to your restoration fee.
100,000? Per piece? Secretary Sue, that's awesome! Should have just said you'll pay. Problem solved. We can work this out. If that's the case, don't worry. As long as the money's right, I can take every artifact in your museum and fix them all up. Guaranteed, the place will look brand new. Brand new!
$100K a piece, 10 pieces is a mil. I'm gonna be rich.
Here we go. Another night shift. Working the night shift tonight. I'll also restore one more artifact.
What's going on here?
No, wait. This definitely didn't crack on its own. Looks more like it was hacked by a sword or an axe. Who the heck did this? Secretary Sue. No, that can't be it. She was around me all day, in heels, staring over my shoulder, like a supervisor breathing down my neck. She had no chance to do it. Whatever. I'll patch it up first. Let's try to restore one more piece today. But I also need to beef up patrols. Whoever did it, you'd better hope I don't catch you.
You'll do. Small chip. Easy fix.
Once I finish this one, that's another 100K.
$100,000. 100,000. 100,000. 100,000. What the hell?
Where are my tools? Where's that big pile of tools? They grew legs and ran off. Who the hell did this? Found you.
No one. Whoever trashed the 8-armed Asura bronze statue and stole my tools is probably the same person. All right. I'll check the cameras. That'll make it crystal clear. Rule 6. Before you restore an artifact, make sure you check how the nearby artifacts react. Who's trying to spook me again? I'm just trying to fix an artifact. And I gotta ask the other artifacts for their opinion? You mean, it was the other artifacts that stole my tools? Bull crap. What, a pile of scrap suddenly grew a mind of its own? Someone's definitely behind this. Pray I don't find out who it is. Check the cameras, and everything will be clear. What the hell is going on? The signal's out. Did someone mess with the cameras too? This is the diary the previous guard wrote. Day 1.
I started working at this private museum.
On the night shift as a guard.
Nothing happened all night. Easiest money ever.
Day 2. On patrol, I was shocked to find a bunch of artifacts had changed their pose. That bronze figurine had its arm raised. The eyes in the court lady's painting were staring at me. They definitely weren't like that before. Day 3.
I told Secretary Sue about it.
She said I had too much free time at night. Easy to let my mind run wild. If I was bored on the night shift, I could fix those damaged artifacts. She'd even pay extra, a hefty fee.
Day 4.
For the money.
I started repairing that damaged bronze mirror, but they didn't want to be fixed. That night, a bronze sword suddenly flew out of the display case. It grazed my scalp, almost stabbed me in the head. I realized
I shouldn't have tried to fix that thing. I stared at the mirror.
My fingers started to harden. They turned white, like porcelain. I'm becoming part of it.
If this diary is right, those white porcelain shards at the front desk were actually the last guard? Put that way, it all makes sense, including why my tools were stolen. But that's freaking nonsense. Wait, no. When I was fixing that busted mirror just now, I had my face in it for ages. I even touched the mirror with my fingers. Why am I totally fine? Who?
Who the heck did this?
Before you restore any artifact, make sure you take a look at how the other pieces next to it react. Whatever. I'll fix this bronze mirror first today. Guess I was overthinking. I can't believe I fell for the nonsense in the museum night shift rules. This artifact can actually move. Since when did I have reflexes this fast? And this much strength? I'm almost like Superman. No wonder I felt like I had energy to burn all day. So it wasn't just my imagination. What is this freaking thing doing? Can't beat me, so you're ready to surrender.
You can do that? This piece of junk! It's really trying to kill me! I quit! Best move is to run! Is this a museum or a haunted house? And it even goes for sneak attacks.
Finally, they stopped. Too bad. All broken. Lu, Baiduan.
You smiled!
This place is creepy too. This crappy museum. Nothing here is normal. No way! My wound healed overnight. What kind of healing is that? Am I still human?
Perfect timing!
Looks like you figured it out.
This isn't a normal museum, is it? Those busted artifacts move, they steal stuff, they even swing swords at people! How is this a night shift security job? It's literally putting your life on the line! I quit! I don't care how much you pay, I'm out!
I'm leaving. Mr. Lin, if you unilaterally break the contract, you'll owe a 10 million penalty.
10 million? You could sell me and I still wouldn't be worth 10 million? Worst case, I'll just be a deadbeat. Better than dying here.
You think you can just quit now? You restored the Atom Dasura. You saw it yourself. They don't want to be restored at all. If you stay, they'll still hold back. But if you leave, they'll follow you out. You stay here, they're still wary, but if you leave, they'll follow you out.
You quit trying to spook me with that.
Fine. Then go ahead and try. But if you're willing to stay on starting tonight for every artifact you restore, I'll pay you 10 times as much.
10 times? It used to be 100,000 per piece. 10 times. So that's $1 million, right? I'm in. People die for money, birds for food, but you have to tell me what the heck this museum really is, why all that junk moves, and whether this place is actually haunted.
Mr. Lin, you ask too many questions. Here, the truth doesn't come cheap. If you want answers, fine. For each artifact you successfully restore, I'll answer one question. Tonight, good luck.
Rule 7. The Guardian's Gallery is the only safe zone. Not sure if they'll welcome you. Another entry popped up out of nowhere. Guardian's Gallery. So those massive bronze statues are actually called Guardians. Then what are those moving things outside supposed to be? Eldritch entity. Eldritch entity. Or something sealed away. As for whether they welcome me, I holed up there all night and no one kicked me out. So I guess they do. If things get weird again tonight, I'll just run straight there, and I'll be fine. I still have no clue how these rules showed up, but it all seems to be true. Since I've got a fallback, time to get to work. For the headless bronze figurine's head is missing. If it asks you for a head, throw it the mannequin head under your desk, then lock the workroom door tight. Headless bronze figurine.
Should be an easy fix.
I'll fix it tonight. Back when I worked as a mortician, I sometimes got bodies from car wrecks with their heads gone. We'd use plaster and polymer clay and sculpt a head that looked just like them for the family.
No original head. I'll make you a new one myself.
We did it! Here it comes. Wait for it.
Alright, you want the head, right? The original's gone, but I made you one that's exactly the same. What? Perfect. 1 million just hit my account. What's going on? So hot.
Team A has lost contact. Team B's defenses have collapsed. Team C, all of Team C's vital signs are gone.
Where is my body? Give me your body.
In the last 72 hours, eldritch incidents across the city have tripled. The most dangerous one, codename confirmed, Bronze Head. So far, headquarters has lost 3 A-class spirit suppressors, 7 B-class spirit suppressors.
Even just the head is already S-class.
Not a possibility. It's confirmed. If it finds its body, the consequences would be unimaginable.
Target! It's gone!
What?
Gone!
No way!
It's not cloaked. Yeah, we've completely lost the Eldritch entity reading. Pull up the last frame.
My body! Where's my body?
It found a lead on the body!
For real. It's gone inert. Lu Baiduan, who's that?
The Smith. So this S-class Eldritch entity was made on purpose?
No way.
Besides this bronze head, its body is still unaccounted for. Don't forget, that's at least another S-class Eldritch entity. Immediately gather everything on Lu Baiduan, every bit tied to that name. Find the source of this Eldritch entity case.
I'm the night shift security guard. They even have me clean the front desk.
What's this? Hold on. This woman. This is Secretary Sue. Why does this photo look so old? Year 17 of the Republican era. Fall. Year 17 of the Republican era. That would be 1928. That's almost 100 years ago. If this is Secretary Sue, wouldn't she be over 100 years old?
Secretary Sue morning. Time to settle up.
Settle up.
Yeah.
I successfully restored the headless bronze figurine last night.
You restored the headless bronze figurine? No way! The eight-armed Asura only had cracks on the body. There were fragments to piece together, but the headless bronze figurine's head was completely gone. How could you possibly fix that?
I was like, what's the big deal? The original head is gone, then just sculpt a new one.
Looks like I really picked the right person.
Don't start praising me yet.
You did promise for each artifact I restore, you'll answer one question. So my question now is, who exactly is the person in this photo, and why does she look exactly like you?
Year 17 of the Republican era. That was almost 100 years ago.
This is my grandma. Good genes run in my family. I take after my grandma. What's the big deal? The 1 million will hit your account on time. I got stuff to do. I'm heading out.
Your grandma can fit into the same heels as you, Secretary Sue. The person in the photo is you. A woman who's lived 100 years, and those eerie broken artifacts. This museum is definitely hiding something big. I doubt this woman will tell the truth. Then I'll look into it myself.
This museum's been around for quite a while. There's gotta be something online, right? Not a trace. It's right downtown. Got it. A remarkable figure from the Republican era. Figures, same era as Secretary Sue.
Damn! It was just there! How did it get deleted in a second?
That kind of precise blocking and deletion. There's definitely a major force at work. It's covering up everything about this museum and Lu Baiduan.
Looks like we won't find much online. Guess I'll have to ask that freaking fatty for a lead. He's got street connections, and he hears a lot of gossip.
Brother Shu, you've been MIA for days. You turned down all the funeral home gigs. So what money-making hustle are you on?
Picked up a night shift side job. Fatty, take my advice. Some things, the less you know, the better.
Quit acting all mysterious.
Let me ask you. That pic of the 8-armed Asura you sent me the other day, you didn't just Photoshop it to mess with me, did you?
Brother Shu, you can make fun of my weight, but don't trash my intel. That pic is 100% real. Brother Shu, check this out. This is another paranormal incident that just blew up. It got wiped from the whole internet right away, deleted, but your boy Fatty was quick, grabbed a screenshot.
Wait. Isn't this the head I molded last night to scale for the headless bronze figurine, the one I made? How is it exactly the same?
Shocked, huh? I heard this bronze head went around killing people, kept yelling it was looking for its body. A lot of people died.
So Secretary Sue wasn't lying to me. Turns out leaving the museum meant big trouble. Then what happened? Where did that thing go?
Bet you don't know this part. The authorities sent in operatives from the Spirit Suppression Bureau. They took care of that head for good. Contained it.
Spirit Suppression Bureau. What kind of agency is that?
Brother Shu, you asked the right guy. The Spirit Suppression Bureau is a top-secret special unit set up by the authorities. They handle the surge of unexplainable by science supernatural incidents nationwide. I heard supernatural incidents are spiking lately. The Spirit Suppression Bureau is short-staffed. They are recruiting people with special skills nationwide.
Since the Spirit Suppression Bureau handles supernatural cases, and they contain that bronze head, then in their internal archives there must be intel on Private Museum Number 9 and Lu Baiduan. If we can get into the Spirit Suppression Bureau, we can definitely get some intel on that museum.
Fatty, do you know anyone in the Spirit Suppression Bureau? I want in too.
Damn! Brother Shu, are you out of your mind? That's an official special unit. It's full of people who can leap across rooftops, big shots who slay demons. How would I even know someone like that?
Didn't you say they were recruiting gifted folks left and right?
They are, sure, but the bar is crazy high. As long as you can prove you have a special ability and pass the Spirit Suppression Bureau's assessment, you can get in on an exception.
A special ability? Does this count?
Brother Shu, you really have a special ability?
Fatty, help me sign up.
Inside that bell. Feels like something alive is watching us.
I couldn't breathe the second I got here. What the heck is this Spirit Suppression Bureau exam about?
Welcome to the Spirit Suppression Bureau tryouts. I'm the chief examiner for this test, Bai Ji, deputy captain of the Spirit Suppression Bureau. The Bureau's rules for new recruits are simple. The strong stay, the weak get cut. See that bell? Inside, there's an A-class eldritch entity trapped, codename Face Eater.
Damn! Are you insane? An A-class eldritch entity can level half a city and you just put it here?
Quiet. During the assessment, the Spirit Suppression Bureau will only lift part of its seal, letting out just a tiny bit of eldritch aura. If you can withstand D-class eldritch aura, you can become a trainee spirit warden with the Spirit Suppression Bureau. If you can withstand C-class eldritch aura, you can be certified directly as a full C-class spirit warden. If someone performs exceptionally and can withstand B-class eldritch aura, they can be certified straight as a B-class spirit warden.
Deputy Captain, can I ask something? What rank of Spirit Warden are you? Our Deputy Captain, Baiji, is an A-class Spirit Warden. In the entire Spirit Suppression Bureau, few make it to this rank. They're few and far between. For rookies like you, if you can handle D-class Eldritch Aura from the start without peeing your pants, that's already a miracle.
A class spirit warden. From the sound of it, A class is pretty much the ceiling, the big shots. I wonder what level I can pass.
The assessment starts now.
My face! My face hurts so bad! Looks like I'll have no problem passing this assessment. Seriously? That's over the top.
Keep going. Open it to C class.
I saw it! There are faces in there! So many faces! Get out! Get out of my head! Don't eat me! Don't eat me! That's as far as you can go! Hurry, get out! Don't hold me up! I'm taking on a higher difficulty! Set the difficulty straight to B class. Take the difficulty straight to B class.
You sure?
Of course.
Deputy Captain, are we really cranking it up to B class?
With me here, nothing will go wrong.
Give me your face. Your face is in perfect shape. Let me have a bite. I'm starving.
My face got torn off!
That newbie really doesn't know their place. C-class and B-class spirit suppressors are worlds apart. The Spirit Suppression Bureau has been recruiting rookies for years. Hardly anyone has ever passed the B-class assessment right off the bat. No, wait, look at that rookie, quick.
Oh no! The seal has been broken! It's going after the rookie!
Everyone fall back! Get out of the way!
I don't sense any danger. It should hold, right?
Crap! This rookie's nerves are shot. That A-class eldritch entity scared him senseless. He can't even dodge on instinct. He isn't dodging. Even with teleportation, the deputy captain can't save him.
Stop!
Get back!
So, that's an A-class eldritch entity, the Face Eater, and a rookie blew both the bell and the entity to bits.
With just one hit.
We are doing a rookie test, right? He erased the A-class test with one punch.
I don't remember this museum having anyone this strong.
Lin Shu, congrats. You passed the new recruit assessment. You're officially part of the Spirit Suppression Bureau. The Bureau's top brass unanimously decided to certify you as an A-class Spirit Suppressor. A-class Spirit Suppressors are the backbone of the Bureau. Starting today, you'll get the Bureau's highest level perks and priority access to all intel and resources.
Hold it. With A-class clearance, I can investigate Private Museum number 9.
Lin Shu, I need to give you a heads up about something. Your power is unusual. It doesn't look like something you trained up, more like you took it straight from an eldritch entity.
What do you mean?
In our world, there's a hard rule. The power of eldritch entities never vanishes into thin air, it only transfers. Even if an S-class eldritch entity is put down, its power still won't disappear. It goes straight to whoever killed it. Eldritch power doesn't vanish, it just transfers. You just killed an A-class eldritch entity, the Face Eater. By that rule, you've now inherited the Face Eater's power. With the power you already had, our assessment of your actual combat ability is at least top-tier A-class.
Killing an eldritch entity lets you gain its power.
Ever since I restored the 8-armed Asura and the headless bronze figurine, my body started to change. Don't tell me the 8-armed Asura and that headless bronze figurine are both eldritch entities. But here's the thing. I didn't kill any eldritch entity. I only restored them.
Captain Bai, what you're saying is way over my head. I don't really get it. To be straight with you, I used to work as a mortician. You know, in this line of work, you deal with the dead every day. I probably by accident got something on me.
Since you don't want to say more, the Spirit Suppression Bureau won't force you. Every powerful operative has their own secrets. As long as you use your power to fight eldritch entities, you're our ally, Lin Shu. On behalf of the Spirit Suppression Bureau's Special Operations Unit, I hereby approve you joining the unit. Welcome aboard.
Looking forward to working with you. Commander! Deep in the city's western underground waterway, we're detecting a high-intensity eldritch surge. Energy levels are spiking. It has exceeded the A-class threshold.
Pull up the on-site feed now.
Tentative codename, Rust-Eaten Iron Centipede. 2 teams have gone down. Municipal maintenance crews. They came under attack. Heavy casualties.
We must stop it underground now. Do not let it reach the surface streets. Notify Deputy Captain Baijai at once. Have her lead the Special Operations Unit. Head to the underground waterway immediately. Suppress the target.
Normally, new recruits go through at least 2 weeks of training before joining field ops. But it's urgent right now. On top of that, I obviously can't treat you like just another rookie. Hope you understand.
I get it.
Bro, this is the real deal. We're facing a legit A-class eldritch entity. This isn't like shooting targets in a test. Don't freeze up later.
Stop. It's right ahead. Get ready to fight.
Form up!
Get back!
Got it.
Strike!
Lin Shu.
Lin Shu, don't take it head on! It hits way too hard!
Damn. A full power strike from an A-class eldritch entity, and it couldn't even break through his defense. Is he really a rookie?
I'm done. Trying to leave? My turn. Get up!
What the? He's a freaking rookie! Why do I feel like he's even more vicious than an eldritch entity?
Still snarling.
Shatter!
The Smith, Lubai Duan. Lubai Duan. That Guardian Bronze statue. The A-class eldritch entity in this underground waterway. What exactly does it have to do with him?
It's Lu Baiduan again.
Captain Bai! You know Lu Baiduan?
Come back to headquarters with me. You'll see when we get there. Check this out.
This is the head from Fatty Wang's photo. It's exactly like the one I sculpted. I had no idea what the headless bronze figurine's original head looked like. Is that a coincidence or what?
What's wrong? Have you seen this before?
No. I just think the bronze head's design is way too creepy.
It was a mysterious spirit suppressor who took this S-class eldritch entity down in one hit. Same as that A-class iron centipede just now. On its body, the same name is carved as well.
Captain Bai. Who exactly is this Lu Baiduan?
According to the Spirit Suppression Bureau, the only public info we can find for now, Lu Baiduan was a remarkable figure active in the Republican era. Rumor has it he was a master craftsman, with hands said to bend yin and yang, bringing dead objects to life. However, his life story and how he died, these key records are all locked down.
Locked down? You don't even have clearance.
Not just me, even the Commander-in-Chief can't check them directly, because all intel on Lu Baiduan has been filed under the codename Spirit Suppression Project Number 9 in SSS Class Top Secret Files.
What? Spirit Suppression Project Number 9?
That's right. It was the highest level secret setup in the early years after the founding. I've already asked the head office in the capital for partial access.
But whether it's the A-class rust-eaten iron centipede, or this bronze head, they clearly both trace back to Lu Baiduan, and are inseparable from him. Either way, we need to move fast to dig into everything about Lu Baiduan and Spirit Suppression Project Number 9.
Approval process. It'll probably take a few days. Lin Shu, I know you're in a rush, but it's extremely complicated. Just hang tight for a few days. Once the paperwork comes through, I'll let you know right away.
Private Museum Number 9. Spirit Suppression Project Number 9. They both have Number 9 in the name. And both are tied to Lu Baiduan. There are countless connections. Could it be that one full of broken eldritch artifacts, Private Museum Number 9 has another identity too?
Lin Shu, did you hear me?
Okay, I'll wait.
Tonight, I'll restore one more artifact. First thing tomorrow, I'll threaten to stop the restoration, and I gotta make Secretary Sue tell the truth.
If she dares to pull that grandma from 100 years ago nonsense on me again, I'm freaking done with this job.
Lost. Figures. Earlier today, in the underground waterway, the one we ran into, that A-class eldritch entity, the Iron Centipede. Turns out it really was the one that broke out of this museum. But why would something in the museum that's just a tiny display become over 10 meters long outside? The stuff in this museum does move and can hurt people, but in size and strength compared to the A-class and S-class eldritch entities outside, it's night and day. What the hell is going on?
Me. Ten.
Over 30 in total empty pedestals marked as missing. Doesn't that mean there are at least 30 some more like the Iron Centipede out there? Eldritch entities as terrifying as the Bronze Head, roaming around killing people.
Let's fix it tonight.
Pretend you didn't hear it. I'm good at that.
Can you see me?
Rule number 1 for morticians. Never get distracted on the job.
Why are you ignoring me? Can you help me? Answer me.
Whew. All set. I hear it. These artifacts actually feel alive. There's faint breathing.
Who? Who's sighing?
Why did I just feel like the museum was sighing?
This damn museum. Not only does every artifact move, could it be? Even the building itself is alive too?
Secretary Sue, I've restored another artifact.
Much appreciated. The 1 million restoration fee will be transferred as agreed to your card shortly.
You'll get every cent. But it's not just about the money. Per our deal, you still owe me one question. And it has to be the truth. Don't give me that grandma's photo crap to try to fool me. If you dare lie to me again today, I swear, no matter how much you pay me, I will never take on another repair for anything in this museum.
What do you want to know?
What's the real story behind this museum? And Spirit Suppression Project number 9? How are they connected?
How do you know about Spirit Suppression Project number 9?
That's not your concern. Now tell me the truth.
Since you know the name, I'll tell you, this private museum is actually a tomb.
A tomb?
Private Museum number 9. It's number 9, Spirit Suppression Project.
A tomb? So whose tomb is it? And Lu Baiduan? Who exactly is Lu Baiduan? What role does he play?
Mr. Lin. Because I lied to you last time, to make it up to you, I already answered 2 of your questions just now. What this museum is, and its connection to the Spirit Suppression Project. But just now, you fired off 5 more questions.
Secretary Sue, don't try to game the system here.
Rules are rules. If you want to know whose tomb this is, who Lu Baiduan is, tonight keep working on the repairs.
Spirit Suppression Project number 9 is this museum. And this is a tomb. Then in here, who's actually buried?
The file you requested to view got approved.
Finally got it. What's going on?
When I first got it, I reacted the same way. This file is incomplete. Or rather, it was deliberately scrubbed out. The higher-ups understand why we're investigating. There have been mass outbreaks of eldritch entities lately. They also know this likely ties to Spirit Suppression Project number 9. But the top brass got in touch with the participants from Spirit Suppression Project number 9 back then. They were extremely adamant. They do not want this file released to the Spirit Suppression Bureau at all. So, what the higher-ups can show us is just the scraps that weren't completely blacked out.
The participants in Spirit Suppression Project number 9? That was from the early PRC, maybe even the Republican era. If those participants are still alive, they'd be extremely old. Lived for over 100 years. Still, not impossible.
I happen to know a Secretary Sue. He's over 100.
Body as the pact.
Self-sacrifice to the seal. Permanent suppression.
What the heck does that even mean?
Wait. 14 people. Why 14 people? If the base depicts Lu Baiduan as one of the Guardian statues, then that's the one mentioned in the file, the spirit suppressor who chose self-sacrifice to the seal. But the museum only has 12 intact Guardian statues, plus the one that collapsed into rubble. That makes only 13. Where did the 14th person go?
Lin Xu. I suspect Lu Baiduan is one of the 14 participants in Spirit Suppression Project number 9. Lately, so many high-level eldritch entities have emerged and they are all connected to him. This definitely means that Spirit Suppression Project number 9 has gone terribly wrong. We have to find the project's real location. Only by investigating the site can we address this at the source and end the city's eldritch entity crisis.
I've known the address for a while, but what's inside is way more complicated than you think.
I get Lin move out now. In a recently excavated ancient tomb on the outskirts, abnormal eldritch fluctuations have erupted. The Spirit Suppression Bureau's advance team is trapped underground. Their status is unknown. You two are ordered to lead a team there for immediate rescue.
Copy that. The magnetic field's a mess. The eldritch entity's jamming is too strong. The scanner can't locate the advance team.
Turn off your flashlights. Let me handle it.
Over there, at your 9 o'clock. About 300 meters out. They're being swarmed.
Crap! I can't hold on!
Captain Bai, Lin Xu. You finally made it.
Look at the wall.
Wait, no. The patterns and flow of these runes actually match the ones in the museum's domed hall under those Guardian statues, the golden lines they stand on. They come from the same source.
Right here.
The size and shape of this groove match those in the museum, the exhibit pedestals marked as missing exactly the same. This isn't a tomb at all. It's a museum that used to house artifacts.
Lin Xu, look at this!
You locked me up for 50 years. Now I'm going to destroy everything you worked for. What does that mean?
These are... the damaged artifacts missing from the museum. Why are they scattered here? This person is definitely deeply tied to Private Museum number 9, maybe even to those artifacts lost overseas. Deputy Captain, these 2 items, can I borrow them for a while?
Borrow these 2 artifacts?
That's right. I can really use them, but I can't explain right now.
You did a great job on this rescue. I can make the call and let you take these 2 items.
Thanks.
Perfectly back in place. Get the lost artifacts back. Return the originals. How hard is that? Pretty much like restoring broken artifacts, right? Call it $1 million per piece. 2 would be 2 million. Most importantly, Secretary Sue still has to answer 2 more questions. As long as I recover or fix enough artifacts, it won't take long. With a full picture on Private Museum number 9, and I'll get to the bottom of it.
Gone again. This guy Lin Shu, as soon as he clocks out at night, his trail just goes cold. I've been tailing him the whole way, but whenever I get near this old street, he just vanishes into thin air. I can't find a single trace. The moment he joined the Spirit Suppression Bureau, he immediately used A-class clearance to dig into Spirit Suppression Project number 9. With that kind of terrifying power, he somehow knows nothing about the Eldritch rules. Lin Shu. Who the heck are you?
One, 2, 3, 11, 12. Including this shattered one. That makes 13 statues. The files spell it out. 14 spirit suppressors. Body is the pact. But the 14th person, who are they? Where did they go? And they still have the nerve to cause trouble. I get it. You Guardians keep burning through your bodies in power to suppress all the Eldritch artifacts in this museum. Your body's cracking because your power was drained dry. That collapsed statue might have died for good when its power ran out. Were you protecting me just now? Blacksmith Lu Baiduan, martial artist Zhou Tieju, potter Ni Wing, weaver Yun Jinyang, zither master Zhuang Lishan, calligrapher Mo Qianqiu, stone sculptor Shibuyu lacquerer, Zhu Shuing, jade carver Bihan, carpenter Ban Lusheng. Casting, painting, carving, weaving, lacquer art, zither music, calligraphy, stone carving, jade carving, carpentry, pottery. Lu Baiduan is a blacksmith. So the ones in this museum, the bronze artifacts were all cast by him. Wouldn't that mean the ceramics were fired by the potter Ni Wing? The painting on the wall is court ladies adorning their hair with flowers. It was painted by the painter Dan Kingzi. The blood-weeping jade hairpin was carved by the jade carver B. Hen.
Then does that mean all the artifacts in this museum were made by them?
I wish to turn to stone and stand guard for 100 years. To those who come after, do not mourn, we have no regrets.
Speed up the repairs. We're running out of time. Something's off. Those notes that popped up on the museum night shift rules earlier were all printed text. But this time the writing is sloppy and rushed, clearly handwritten. Even the color is off. It looks like it was written in blood. What the hell are you? Damn! This book is actually alive. It can even understand me and answer my questions.
Since you can talk, alright then. Let me ask you, who exactly created you?
Someone who wanted those who came after to survive.
Then tell me, what exactly is this museum? Who's buried underneath? The 14th Guardian, and where are they?
Go ask her. Who is she? Do you mean Secretary Sue?
Hey, don't play dead on me! Is she Secretary Sue or not? Why do we have to keep restoring the artifacts? Spit it out, will you? Hey, the Seer's Death Tome. Old buddy, you there?
Damn, you bail right when it matters.
Go ask her then.
Fine. Then I'll take this her to mean Secretary Sue.
Secretary Sue Morning.
Looks like you didn't restore anything new last night.
I didn't restore any damaged artifacts last night, but I did something even harder than restoring them.
What is it?
I brought 2 back of the artifacts the museum lost. A bronze wine vessel and a half-jade pendant. I've already put them back on their original display stands.
What? You actually found the artifacts the museum lost out there. So, did you run into that person?
That person? Which person do you mean, Secretary Sue? Do you mean the one who left an inscription on the secret room wall? Anyone who can make Secretary Sue, who's lived 100 years, this nervous has to be a deadly threat. I did. He asked me to give you a message. You locked him up for 50 years. Now, he's going to destroy everything you've worked for.
Mr. Lin, I don't know where you picked up that line, but if you actually ran into that person, with your skills, there's no way you'd make it back alive.
Damn, I'm being underestimated. She has no idea how strong I am now. Alright. I won't keep you in suspense. Secretary Sue, you tell me, should I call this thing Museum Night Shift Rules or the Seer's Death Tome?
You actually talked to it? What did it say to you?
It told me to stay alive, keep restoring. It also said, if I have any questions, I should come straight to you. Secretary Sue, let's be straight with each other. I know what you're after, which is to have me keep restoring artifacts in this museum. I can agree to that. I'll keep putting my life on the line for you, but only if you answer all my questions. No more secrets or lies.
Even it is willing to guide you. Looks like it really has accepted you. I promise you. What do you want to know? If I know it, I'll tell you.
First question. Those incomplete artifacts in this museum, what exactly are they? And one more thing, when I restore these artifacts, why do I suddenly get so much power out of nowhere?
Mr. Lin, Haven't you already joined the Spirit Suppression Bureau? The Spirit Suppression Bureau has an iron rule. You should know it by heart by now.
An eldritch entity's power doesn't disappear. It only transfers.
That's right. In this world, eldritch entities are immortal. To wipe out an eldritch entity for good, the only way is to seal it. When you restore those incomplete artifacts, that is basically resealing them. To seal it is to kill it. So, when you restore an artifact completely, at that moment, the eldritch entity is resealed. The power drawn from it naturally shifts to you, the restorer. That's why you keep getting stronger.
Alright. Then let me ask you this. Since these damaged artifacts are all terrifying eldritch entities, why do the ones lost abroad have world-ending power, but inside this museum they are stuck as tiny, lifeless objects, and most can barely even twitch? Also, even my own power in here versus outside is massively different. It feels like in here my power is cut down by more than half.
Because this is the fundamental reason Private Museum Number 9 was built. Inside this museum, all power from eldritch entities must be absolutely suppressed.
Once that power is suppressed,
Lin Shu, have you ever really thought about it? This museum, why does it have only 5 major galleries?
Bronze Gallery, Jade Gallery, Calligraphy and Painting Gallery, Ceramics Gallery, Terracotta Warriors Gallery. Is there a reason for that?
Because the layout of these 5 galleries follows the supreme Taoist formation, the charts of the true forms of the 5 peaks, to the letter. The museum itself is a massive heaven-sealing grand array. Those guardian statues you saw are the power source of this array. For 100 years, they're neither alive nor dead, turned into bronze statues, and they've been burning themselves non-stop to power this array, keeping the countless eldritch entities in the museum firmly suppressed. Lin Shu. Now you know everything. The Guardian's power is running out. This array won't hold much longer. So the previous rules are scrapped. Starting tonight, you're no longer fixing just 1 artifact a day. Instead, at least 10 a day.
10 a day? Damn! That's freaking risking my life! They'll rip me to shreds!
Don't worry. I and all the Guardians, even if it costs us our last reserves, and even this museum itself, will do everything to protect you. And help you. Lin Shu, we're out of time. That person is about to arrive. You have to give it everything. Move as fast as you can. Finish restoring as soon as possible. Every artifact in this museum. Only by restoring non-stop can you keep getting stronger. Until you fully inherit the legacy power of all 12 Guardian statues and become the strongest spirit suppressor alive. Only then can you take their place and end this century-long nightmare for good.
$10 a day, right? Fine. Since this whole mess landed on a mortician like me, I'll take everything in this tomb, one by one, and lay it all to rest, nice and clean.
The end.